Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati. In today's video I'm going to show you my planner cover destash. This isn't an easy video for me to make because it's not easy for me to let go of things, but I wanted to make this because I wanted to show you how much I did buy before I started my budgeting journey and put myself on a limit how much I am allowed to spend on stationery. So this was the situation before, and then I needed to make a stop for this purchasing habit. I'm not a collector. If I feel that I have too much, then I get overwhelmed, and I really would like just to have things that I use. So I went through my planner cover collection just the other day, and some of these I'm sure I'm ready to let go of, and some of these are still like let's see if I'm ready. But I wanted to show you what I have in my planner cover stash. I have here covers from 4 different companies: Moterm, Chic, Sparrow, Hobonichi and Gillio. And I will start with Moterm. I have 2 of the Moterm Hobonichi Weeks covers, and these are the early ones that I got these at the end of 2019. So these are the old models they had, and these are a very tight fit, but I'm not using the Hobonichi Weeks, so there is no point of me keeping these. And actually I prefer using the Hobonichi Weeks with an, I have to show you, it has a gold popper, and but it can't be real, but it's just so lovely, I think. So I have learned I like to use the Hobonichi Weeks with only the vinyl cover, or without any cover, or with my self-made cork covers. So I really don't have any need for these. I keep telling that myself. This was like catch them all moment for me. So I bought these Moterm Passport TNs. I have this blue and orange. This is purple, beige. And yes, these just keep coming. Coffee and gray. This is lovely. This red and apricot, I think it was called. Then a black one, and these come with a pen loop, and then these elastics to put more inserts, and then a spare elastic. And this black one is a bit like, well, these 2 are like, I'm thinking of maybe, well, I don't really need them, but I'm thinking these are the favorites, so I could keep them, but I'm thinking of keeping these. So I have this blue one, and then I have this camel one. So I'm thinking of keeping these. These are a bit different kind of leather. So these are like smooth and more like the Travelers Company, because they have the elastic coming from the back. So I'm thinking of keeping these 2. So then I really wouldn't need these, but these are like question marks. And then I still have one. So I have this brown, which is the same as the camel, and blue, where the elastic comes from the back, and these don't have the pen loop. And these are still not all. I have already decided to keep one Passport T, and that's from Chic, Sparrow. So I really don't need so many Passport T and covers. Then let's go to the Chic, Sparrow I'm ready to let go of. So this is an A6 size TN, and this is, I think this was already from 2017. So this is the Pemberley leather in poppy color, and it doesn't have anything, it's just a piece of leather. But yesterday I put these covers in a spreadsheet and looked for the prices that I have paid for these, and I have to say that this one was a big shock for me, how much I did pay for this. I don't know if I should tell you, but I don't know, I didn't look how much these cost nowadays, but then back then I had to pay, of course, for the cover, I had to pay for shipping to Finland, then I had to pay taxes, customs, so this ended up to be 70 euros, and I think that's like a huge amount of a piece of leather. And this actually this came with a white elastic, so I bought this red one afterwards to change it because I didn't enjoy the red white look. But this, if this finds a new home, I would be happy because I have learned that I'm not a red cover person. Then let's go to Hobonichi. I don't know if this is anything of interest to anyone, but this is an 5-year Techo leather cover, and whoa boy, this was also very expensive. But I didn't even enjoy this because I think they have made it too small, and then they said okay, it will like time will make it the right size, but my 5-year Techo gave up before this leather cover. So this is a wonderful cover, but not for the 5-year Techo in my opinion. So if you have a bigger A6 notebook, this would be probably wonderful. I don't know, I don't have any of those, what's it called? Oh no, I can't say the word. That's a good reason not to ever buy those. The stationery. I don't know how to say it, so I don't know if that would be a perfect fit for this, but yeah. Then another Hobonichi cover I'm probably ready to give up or let go is this Umikoto one, which I got 2020, yes, in the fall, and there is nothing wrong with it, but it goes again with this theme that I'm not a red cover person. They always look, I have learned that so many things can look pretty on the screen, but I don't like to see them on my shelf. I can insert here a picture of my, I call it my planner house, where I have my washi tapes and the most used books and my planners that I use. So you see there is a very clear color theme. So this and this, they don't match in. So I have to learn that these are not my colors, and that's okay. You live, you test, and you learn. So then, if I think that Chic Sparrow was expensive, let's go to Gillio Firenze. This is something I think I'm ready to let go of. So this is an Gillio Giramondo S. So this is the pocket size TN, and I have changed the elastic. It's originally black, but I think this, which is like the same color, goes so much better with the cover. But I don't use a pocket size TN. I used this for, I had here the Hobonichi weekly supplement, which goes perfectly here in the back, and it's the same height. And then I had a passport notebook here on the elastic, and I think I had my stencils here, and so, but I don't have a use for this size, and I don't know if, well, a big reason for why I'm doing this now is, well, I should have done this already like ages ago. But the reason why I'm doing this now, that I'm really like trying to get myself in order, is that I have a new dream. I have a new planner cover dream. And if you have watched my spending videos, you know that I'm on a strict budget, that I just like reduced to 50 euros a month. And I have now an expensive new planner cover dream and I need money to make that happen. So if I only wait that I get the money from the 50 euros per month, I have to wait very many months. So this is something I want to make my dream happen faster. This is an Gillio Slim Appunto. It's the color anthracite on the outside and then acid green on the inside. And this goes in the same category as these Moterms. I don't enjoy putting my Weeks in a leather cover. I enjoy the Weeks for the lightness and slimness, and if I put it in a leather cover, that like whoosh, disappears. This was my first Gillio that I bought in spring 2020, and if you see here the indentations, I have used this as a personal size disc cover, so I can show you what I did. I put the back here where I have my discs, and then I had a personal size discs planner, and I didn't have this pen here. This is what you get when you buy a cover, but I used it like this before I found my personal rings planner that I use now, which I love. So this was a great solution because I don't mind the bulk when I'm using like a ring, or here in this case a disc planner, and I thought this was like perfect for a personal size because then I could make these big bottom and top tabs, and this was working. And this is nice, but now I have enjoyed using the rings, so I don't have a need for this. So this is something I probably will try to find a new home. Still one to go. This one is tough, and this goes to the category that I'm maybe not ready to let go. This is my second. Yeah, I know. I should have had a budget already earlier, but this is my second Gillio Slim Appunto in the color, the same outside color, anthracite, and then pink inside. And this is just so beautiful, I think. And you can see I have also used this with the discs. This is from a Happy Planner. I don't remember now the size, because I can't do these like so thick with my laminator, or I can't punch the holes, so I put that as to keep the discs in place, and then this puts in it holds it in space, and then I have a back cover made and a front cover and my divider, and this was perfect for what I wanted to use it for. And I don't mind like it's coming a bit out because I didn't have the pen here, so I don't know. That was how I could use these, but now I enjoy so much my €5 personal rings planner cover, so it doesn't make any sense to use like a €300 cover for the personal discs if I can use a €5 planner. And that was all. If you are interested in one of these covers, you can comment down below if you want to buy something, but I'm trying first to sell this inside Finland, and if that doesn't work, I maybe try inside the EU, because I don't want to hassle with overseas shipping. But this is like a project that I have going on now, and I'm hoping to get the money for my new dream a bit sooner than just with the €50 per month, but let's see. And I just can say that I'm so happy that I started budgeting, because this doesn't make any sense to have so much on my shelf sitting not in use. And I can say yesterday that when I counted the prices and saw the end total, I was like a bit hyperventilating, and I was afraid getting like a panic attack or something. I was like but it's done. I can do better in the future, and I have done better. So I'm not a collector. I don't want to collect. I want to use, and this just doesn't make any sense to me. If you are a collector and if you enjoy having many planner covers on your shelf, that's okay, I don't mind that, but this just doesn't bring me joy. And letting go is so hard for me, but this is again a good opportunity to practice that, and I have decided that I start with the ones that I'm 100% sure that I'm ready to let go, and then I add slowly the others, and maybe some of these I don't sell, or maybe I end up selling them all, but I just wanted to show you what I have done in the past. If you have any questions or comments, or you are interested in one of these covers, please let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I would be very happy if you would. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I see you soon. Bye bye.